Okay. I appeared to be having some encoder issues there at the beginning, but it seems to be all straightened out now. Just have to wait for the game to finish loading. It's obnoxious. I think everything is good now, though. Looking at my other monitor, the stream seems to be okay. Well, the plan, anyway, this time, is to take the prawn and head down into the lava zone.
Warning, emergency power only.
And that's where we'll be headed.
Production offline.
Once I get in.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Okay, we're in. Let's go and make sure we have enough food and water. Yeah. Where'd I leave my prawn? I think it's outside.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, I'd like to point out that at this point I have not yet built a Cyclops, and I can tell you definitively that it is not necessary to build a Cyclops to get down there into the lava zone. And I'm going to show you what, as far as I'm concerned, is the easiest way to get in there. This area that we've just walked into is called the Koosh Zone. And let's see. Reef back up there. The Aurora wreck is up that way. But we're not going there. One of the reasons I left this landmark here, if you go to LifePod 12 and well, we're going to go to LifePod 12 first and visit and pick up the PDA that's there. And this thing is probably going to attack us.
UPDA data.
It's a lava vent. We're not gonna go in there because obviously that's certain death. Oh, this here is an Ampeel egg. I'll grab that and throw it in our alien containment just for grins. Scan this big guy. So Life Pod 12 here is your landmark. You come to Life Pod 12, and then you go north, and you bounce up over this ridge, and you keep heading this direction. And what you're looking for is this big pit. This large hole, and we are just going to run right down this slope and jump in there. Right. And now that we've reached the bottom of this hole, well, we reached the bottom of the pit, but we haven't reached the bottom of the hole. We are just going to keep heading down, and occasionally zapping a bone shark that gets too close to us. Damn things chase you. That should be the last of them, though. Now I can repair. There's some things in here we haven't encountered before, like the pyro coral. And even more interesting than that, a little bit further down here, skeletal remains. That looks kind of familiar. Scan that thing. Leviathan skeletal remains. So this one is interesting. Reaper Leviathan skeleton. Presumably burns and other physical damage to the skeletal structure. Likely became prey for something bigger. So this creature was forced down into the active lava zone by conditions outside of its control. That strikes me as a bad thing. I'm going to run around here. This set of black smokers here has usually got a ton of lithium and diamonds and whatnot around it. It's usually worth taking some time to get it all. Yeah, because here you can just get raw diamonds. I'm not going to bother with the uraninite at this point, because I still am probably not going to build a nuclear reactor. There's another lithium there. And it's hot, but that's fine. It's hot right there, but it's fine because I have the reinforced diving suit. It doesn't really do any damage. Now let's keep heading down here. The tunnel, as you see, is trending generally down. And we are at 630 meters and descending. Another Reaper skeleton there. The one downside of having the special arms on the prawn suit is, see, with the prawn's regular arms, you can enter the green stuff, the brine, and the prawn can pick up things. If you try to swim in there and grab that stuff, it's more damage than it's worth. So I took the grappling arm off temporarily, and let's put it back. And now I'm going to swim around here and grab the diamonds and the lithium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, I'll stop messing around. I find piles of rare resources, and even I have a hard time passing them up. The diamonds and the lithium and the rubies, they're all useful. I'll have to build a Cyclops later, because there's a component for the rocket that you need to have the Cyclops built, because you build it using the Cyclops' fabrication kit. There's another, as you can see there's another one of those juvenile ghost leviathans up there. But we're not going to mess with him. He's going to swim around and yell at us. And we are going to plunge right into this hole as we keep going down. And this is where we start to find the hot stuff. look, there's some nickel. There's nickel, and there is more shale. I believe there's some more sulfur in here. Some of these guys we don't really care about. They like the magmarang it's just a red version of the boomerang. Same thing with the red eye. It's a red version of the eye. The lava leech. These things suck because they attach themselves to your vehicle and they suck your power. So I don't want to have any of them sitting attached to my prawn suit for any length of time. I don't see any of what I'm looking for. Okay, let's head on down. There's quartz over there, lead, titanium, silver. It's a red crimson ray. I don't think I've scanned one of those. I should do that while I'm here. That other guy there is I think it's like a lava or river lava something. I don't remember what the hell it's called. Lava lizard, yeah. The lava lizards do this thing where they actually dive into the lava and they come out with hot lava attached to their bodies that they can then spit at you. Really kind of weird. There's more nickel. There he is. I was wondering where he was hiding. So that's the sea dragon. That's the thing that's eating Reaper Leviathans. There's actually two of them in this room. We probably won't see the other one because there's no need to go where he is. This hill, this thing in front of us, is called the Lava Castle, and we are going in there. See our nice green alien pillars, and now we're dropping down in here, and we'll jump out and do some collecting because there's a bunch of sulfur in here.
Which has formed in this area can be carbon dated to between 800 and 3,000 Earth years ago.
The egg is the lava lizard egg. I'm gonna throw that bad boy into the into our alien containment. There's... what am I looking for here? There's what I was looking for. Jeez, I was starting to get worried. This is kyanite, and this is a rare resource that's only found down here in the lava zones. There are nodes that you have to use the prawn suit's drill arm to get, but usually inside here I find a whole bunch of loose kyanite like this. So far I've only found 2, and that's disturbing because I'm going to need a bunch of it. Okay, and this is... Whoa, god damn it, I'm lagging like crazy. This building here is the alien power plant. The thermal power plant. Which I'm sure you can tell, it draws its power from the lava. And we are going to go in there. Whoa, that's what I was afraid of. That, of course, is a warper, and they're an enormous pain in the butt. We're going to jump outside, and we're going to swim around this chamber, because usually there's more of those kyanites in here. There's one. There's some magnetite. There's another one. I'm going to scour this room. I'm going to scour these rooms, because there's... There, I just saw there's one, and there's 2 more up here. Yeah, I need all of this. I need all of this I can carry, because there's 2 more modules that I need, that I want to make for the prawn suit, and they both require kyanite. Right now we are as deep as we can go right now, but the next zone is deeper than this, and in order to make the level 2 prawn diving module, I need kyanite for that. And then there's another one down there. Good. There's another module that is worth having. There's a thermal power module that basically takes when you're in an area like this where it's hot, it recharges your power cells. And since we're going to be spending a fair amount of time, how many do I have? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11? That should be enough for the things I need right now. Get back out of here before I forget the way out. Go around the building. Just go around the building once or twice and make sure I've collected as many as I can find. Grab a little bit of the magnetite too, because it's here. And once this is all done, there's another one.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
I'm glad I remembered to bring some water with me. Okay, I think I've got everything I can. I think I've got everything I can find in here.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So I want to remind everybody that when you come to this building, make sure you have 2 purple tablets with you, because there are 2 purple locks in this building. And then the blue tablet, you'll pick up this, and you will need to make another one of these blue tablets. Fortunately, you only ever need 2 blue tablets in the course of the game. this right here is why you bring the prawn suit in here with the drill arm, because if you can make it down here without the prawn. I've done it with a high-capacity air tank and a couple of spare batteries. It's easy from the giant cove tree to swim down here using a sea glide. But if you get in here without the prawn suit, you won't be able to collect these ion cubes. And the ion cubes, you need every single one of them you can lay your hands on. I love the way the prawn squats down when you get out of it. It doesn't always do it, but most of the time it does.
Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. Primary alien facility location updated. Volcanic area connected to this cave system at depth 1.4 kilometers. Integrating new PDA data. Synthesizing ion powered blueprints from alien data. Blueprints stored to data bank.
This right here is one reason why you want to come here in particular, because now you can make these ion batteries and the ion power cells using those ion cubes. And an ion battery has 500 units of power versus 100 for a battery. And an ion power cell is just enormous. Okay, so we're done in here, but the nice thing is we don't have to walk all the way back out. If you recall, I activated the alien arch back there, and this teleporter is a quick and easy way to get out of here. Okay, and now we are back in the quarantine enforcement facility. And all we need to do is hop into the moon pool here, and then we'll walk back over to base, and we will make the other modules. We'll make the level 2 depth module, and we'll make the thermal power module. Jesus, I was afraid that would happen. This is another bug that has been around since early access, and they still seem to be unable to fix it. You can be trucking along, and you just fall through the terrain, like boom. And fortunately, I was in a place where I could, well, when you have the prawn suit's advanced jump jets, you can usually get back up above the terrain, and the grapple arm, you can snag onto something solid and pull yourself back up until the game finishes rendering everything, and then you don't fall through the world anymore. But it's incredibly annoying that it still happens.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh wow, I thought I picked up some lithium in there, but I guess I didn't. Probably gonna need to get some fish out of there. I need to get some more titanium. At least like 4 more.
30 seconds.
Okay, I'm gonna need to make another one of those. And I need to make this. So I need 2 lithium and 3 kyanite for that. Okay, and then the prawn suit thermal reactor, 2 more kyanite, a wiring kit, and some polyaniline. Okay, so polyaniline is... you need 3 deep mushrooms and some salt, which make hydrochloric acid. Hydrochloric acid and gold make polyaniline.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh crap, I need 2 polyaniline and I only made 1. Oh well, let's go out and get some more stuff. Okay, let's find another salt. And I could get salt from my water. What the hell is this thing called? Filtration machine. But it's just kind of a pain. I don't like to do it because once the filtration machine starts running again, you can watch your base's power supply just plummet. Crush depth now 1,700 meters. That means we can now go anywhere in the game we want. Let's see, there's 2 kyanite. I need to make the other blue tablet that I'm gonna need. Okay, I can put those sulfur away because I'm not going to need those right now. And I'm going to grab 4 of these for reasons that will be explained in a little bit. I gotta remember to put fresh batteries in my stuff before we leave again. This is something I like to do because it amuses me.
Thirty seconds.
I like bringing the forklift. There's actually a whole bunch of forklifts that you can bring over from various places, and it just amuses me to park them out here as if they were moving things around. It would I would like to be able to drive them, but I guess it makes sense. They're not meant to be worked underwater. Okay. Now we're set.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So now we actually have two ways that we can do this. One of them is to go back over there to the containment facility and then take the portal to the lava castle, or we can just walk back by way of the Koosh zone and jump into the pit again. I think this time I will go by way of the lava castle. With the jump jets and the grappling arm, you can zoom along pretty darn quick in this thing. Is that copper? Yeah. No, it's not. Yeah, it is. That's copper. Let's go. So when you do it this way, what you want to aim for is that ridge. See this ridge here, because on the right side of the ridge, if you go that direction, it leads you into the mountains. Can't see it here because the water's murky, but there's a reaper swimming like right over there. Boy, this is a nice day. This here is our shortcut back to the lava castle. And we are back in the... where are we? We're in the thermal... we're in the alien thermal plant. Just saw a loose kyanite down there that I didn't collect last time. Let's go in here, jump out real quick and go get it. I never can find my way out of this place again easily. It's always a struggle. Okay, I want to be in this room. So that means I need to come over here. Okay, found our way back out. Thank goodness. I want to point out too, if you look there at the temperature gauge, says 51 degrees centigrade, and my power has been steadily going up. I think we were about 51% when we got down here, and we're just hit 69, and it's just edging up. It's really, really nice to see. lava dragon came down to yell at us. Oh, fuck. Sorry, that was a warper, and they're an enormous pain in the butt.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Leave me alone. Big stupid lizard. They actually damaged me down to 40%. Okay, well I got a bunch of kyanite. I can get more down here. This is where we want to go anyway. Okay, so where we were at before was called the inactive lava zone. This down here is the active lava zone. Okay, let's press on.
Want to help you.
I have fallen through the terrain in this room too, which sucked. Because there was, when it happened, I was nowhere, there was no place close enough for me to grapple to. And I used up my jump jets trying to get to something that I could reach. And then the damn game world rendered, and it put me under the floor with no way to get up. And it was like, oh my god. So, oh jeez, I think something just attacked me. Yep, something attacked the prawn. Oh, it's a... See, you see out there? There's another sea dragon in this room. You could hear it roaring, but I didn't see it until just now. But anyway, what I was about to say is, this is the primary containment facility. This is the last big alien structure. And this thing is handy. This device.
Local alien broadcast. Warning: vaccine development program terminated. Emperor egg hatching project terminated. Live specimens terminated. Evacuate immediately.
This device here basically manufactures ion cubes, and you can come and drill them out, and you get like 5 or 6, I think, each time it reloads. So if at any point you find yourself running low on ion cubes, you come here. And there's that silly thing. This thing here. It looks like a replicator from Stargate SG-1. Okay, so in these rooms there are 4 of these arches which we can activate. This is why I brought a bunch of extra ion cubes. And it's actually intended to be a way for you to complete the final quest, I guess. Well, it's intended as a way to complete part of the main quest without having to travel that much. I personally find it really...
Appears to be a biological archive storing more than 40 indigenous egg specimens in different states of development.
And I don't think there's anything in here I can scan except for this thing. Anyway, I was going to say you can use those...
New PDA data.
You can use those teleporters to bounce back at... You can bounce it in and out of the 4 teleporters to get some of the stuff that you need basically to complete the final quest. But I find it really slow because I don't know if this works for other people's computers better than mine, but on my computer the teleports are always slow. And it takes me less time to just do it the way I've already set up. If anybody's been I mean, if you've been paying attention to what I've done up to this point, I've already prepared myself for the to get the parts I need.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Two more alien arches that we can activate in here. So this room is a pumping station, if you will.
Integrating new PDA data.
I don't remember, I don't think I explicitly pointed it out before, but there's alien vents out there in the world. And if you hang around them, you can see the peepers swimming down into them and then coming back out, and then when they come out they trail like golden sparkles. And this is where they're coming. The water is being circulated from the outside in here to the containment facility. And it's all going to another room, which is the last room that we will go to here in a moment.
Integrating new PDA data.
Poor little guy. Okay, now I think the ion cube dispenser is ready with one more load.
detecting unusually passive behavior of patents in nearby predators. Reason unknown.
Are you here to play? Others came here once. They built these walls. They played alone. They bored me. Now they're gone. And instead, we have you. We are curious whether you swim with the current or fight against it, as they did.
So this is the containment facility, and the big lady there is the Sea Empress, who is the only other intelligent thing that you find in the game, and she's friendly, just terrifyingly large.
Environment scans indicate the water here is rich with a rare, plankton-like life form which depends on the organic detritus produced by the ecosystem around it.
My young need to hatch, to play outside this place. We have been here so long. The others built a passage to reach the world outside. I asked them for this freedom, but they couldn't hear me. If you help us, I will give you freely what the others tried in vain to take. With the passage you have opened, my young can leave this place. But first they must feel the time is right and break free of their shells. This is what the others could not force from me. To you, I give the secret willingly.
So this here is what we came here to learn.
Blueprint acquired.
Somebody told me something, I don't know if it's true. Holy smokes. I literally have never... I've played this game like 100 times. I mean, I've played through it at least 6 or 7 times, and I've literally never seen this before. God, where does this even go? I gotta find out. Oh, so it's above the entrance to the containment facility moon pool. Wow. Man, I literally had no idea that was there. Somebody, I saw something that somebody posted somewhere, I think it was on Reddit, and they said that there was another arch back there, and I went and looked, and I'll be damned if it's not there. And look, there's even a free ion cube here. Man, that's crazy. I had no idea that that was there. Because I mean, before I've done the thing.
Unlike other alien facilities, scans indicate this location supports a diverse and healthy ecosystem. Explanation unclear at this time.
I mean, once I did the thing where I used the prawn suit and the grapple arm, and I got back up here, and then I used the grapple arm to get the prawn back up out of here, and to get back into the facility, to go back to the ion cube thing. But that other teleporter means you don't have to do that. It's crazy. And I had no idea that that was there. Oh well, let's get out of here. We have the blueprint for the hatchling enzyme, which is what we need.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
So the teleporter that we activated there inside the containment facility is this one. It's outside the containment, the quarantine enforcement facility, and then you can see the moon pool up there. Now there's a couple of ways to do this. I have left the prawn suit there and just swam back to my base to get the sea moth, because I don't need the prawn anymore. But I think I'll go ahead and walk it back and park it. And we need to get the kyanite that's in the storage unit, in the storage space, out and put that away. Okay, this is where we need to be careful about falling through the world again. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to need for the hatchling enzyme is a fungal sample. You get that from these tree mushrooms. That's the only thing that you can't grow ahead of time. I hate when you get stuck on stupid little plants like that. I forgot I had that ampeel egg. I have to take that and throw it into my alien containment.
Captain.
Okay, and to make the hatchling enzyme we need one of those, and one of those, and one of those, and one of those. And that's why I plant all these ahead of time, because I know I need them later. And then we'll jump in here and we'll make that real quick. And now we have some hatchling enzymes. I have too many animals in here. Let's see, I want to get rid of some of them. I'm going to take the... Oops. Where'd the rabbit ray go? I want to pick it up. There we go. I'm going to keep the lava lizard. I'm going to drop the ampoule egg. And... Part of the reason the game lags so hard is when you have a lot of creatures in here. For some reason it has a really hard time rendering them. I like the lava lizard though. I like to keep that. And the crash fish, if you let it go, it'll just swim away until it hits something, then it'll explode. And the stalker is kind of neat. I like to have it around. And the cuttlefish, I like the cuttlefish. I hate to give them up. I wish I could pick that up though. That thing somehow clipped outside of the aquarium, and it's laying here on the floor now. I wonder if I can put these fish... I can. See, the thing about the fish, if you release them, they hang around in the area where you release them. So if you release them outside your base, they stay there. And some people, I've had different experiences. I've had experiences where they were hostile, and I've had experiences where they weren't. And I prefer to take them far away if I'm going to let them out. Okay, so let's jump in the sea moth.
Welcome aboard. All systems online.
I'm going to put the prawn inside for now. Let it charge back up. And there, that way it'll be safe. So now we can take the sea moth back over there to the arch outside of the quarantine facility. Go back to the surface. Sorry, I had to pause there for a moment. Alright, we are pressing on. Now this is something I didn't know you could do, because the Seamoth obviously can only go down to 900 meters, and the primary containment facility is at 1,700 meters. But the Sea Emperor's chamber, even though it shows 1,587 meters, you can go there in the Seamoth and not get squashed like a tin can. And we have returned. And there she is, swimming over us.
My young are swimming for the shallows. I thank you. Their freedom is my end. What will it be like, I wonder, to go to sleep and never wake up? Perhaps next we meet, I will be an ocean current, carrying seas to a new land, or a creature so small it sees the gaps between the grains of sand. Farewell, friend.
So sad that she dies. I really wish there was a way to let her out of here. It's like, oh my god. If you come back here after the young have left, like if you come back here to go back to the, to get some more ion cubes, she'll still be there, but her body will be laid out like, oh, I'm dead. It's like, oh man, this is terrible. But while we're here, what we want to do is we want to look at one of these things. This enzyme 42 is what we've been after all through the entire game. Yeah, I just thought of something. What I should have done is taken my gloves off. Because as long as you're wearing your gloves, you don't see the green pustules of the bacterial infection. I'd like to see what happens if I touch the enzyme while I still have that showing. Because it just sinks right through your suit, obviously. But what you want to do is scan.
Self-scan complete. Vital signs normal. No remaining sign of bacterial infection.
And that's it. We have now cured the disease. So the little guys won't they won't stay in this immediate area. They will disperse across the world, and they will grow. They get very large. Depending on how much longer we stay here after this, we might see them very big. But they're also not hostile still, just like the brother was. But now that we've cured the disease, we can go in here and do something that we couldn't do before. Wow. I'm probably going to need to verify my game files or uninstall and reinstall at some point. I mean, on this installation, I've played through the game at least... Whoa, where did you come from? It must have clipped inside when the thing was rendering. So if you remember, the first time we came into this structure and pushed that button, it told us that infected individuals could not disable the weapon. And all of our foster children have swum away. We might see one of them again. What was that? Oh, what the hell? Oh, no, that's a warper. I want to go back up to the surface here, because you may have noticed before when we looked at this building, it was sticking straight up into the sky. And now it's not, because we turned it off. So really, now that we've done that, the only thing that's left to do storyline-wise is escape from this planet. So we need to build the Neptune escape rocket platform, and then the rocket itself. And we will need to build a Cyclops in order to build the rocket. So I think I'll just build a Cyclops now. Yeah, one thing I would like would be for the Aurora to stop burning. I mean, even a big ship like that wouldn't sit there and burn forever. And how many days in are we? 41? And it exploded. It exploded on like day. Well, it was burning a little bit. It was on fire when it crashed, but it exploded on like day 7 or 8. But either way, it shouldn't burn for 30 days. I mean, eventually the structure would be so compromised it would collapse. And it would sink. Oh, for a second my forklift wasn't there, and then it appeared again. I was like, where the hell did my forklift go?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, in order to build the Cyclops, we are going to need a bunch of plasteel, and I think some glass. Where the hell is the Cyclops? Oh my god, I don't have it all. Whoa. I thought I had all the Cyclops engine blueprints. Okay. Let's go out and get some. Let's go out and get those. I want to go over here around the back end of the Aurora. Oh, that's lead and titanium. I thought it was 2 lead. I thought I saw 2 lead nodes around here somewhere. I have to keep that in mind if I need lead. And I will need some lead at some point. But, don't think I need it right this instant. There's another lead right there. Okay, so we have our Seamoth defense system active. And we're gonna get attacked, but it's fine because hopefully we can find the engine parts down here. That's a bridge module. I don't need that. Yeah, bridge blueprint. I need engine parts. I cannot believe that I've gotten this far and I don't have all the engine parts. Oh, hello, Reaper. I see you. He's coming. Here he comes. I don't think the electric zap hit him. This is kind of bad. He might stay there. The damn things aren't leashed back to their place. If they move, they'll stay put. Or is he gone back? I think he's gone back. There's an engine part right there.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, just need to find one more engine part. So this here is the edge of the crash zone. It's where the Aurora smacked into the seabed, and it dug that trench. There's debris and stuff all over the place down here. There's and actually what I'd like to find, because there's a bunch of those. That's what I was looking for right there. It's another kind of creature egg that I want to throw into the alien containment so we can hatch it out and see what it looks like. I don't like poking around the crash zone in the dark though, because there's at least two Reapers swimming around down there behind the Aurora wreck, and at least in the daylight I can see them coming. In the dark they just come out of the darkness and grab you, and basically, you know, there is what I was looking for right there. Let's hope that we can do this quickly.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, let's get out of the crash zone. And so I need 3 plasteel and 3 enameled glass, which means I need 6 quartz. And I saw a bunch of quartz laying around in here. Need 3 plasteel, so I'm going to need a buttload of titanium. How many quartz did I get? Only 4. I need 2 more. think it said I'm out of room anyway, but I'm gonna need lubricant, an advanced wiring kit, which means I'm gonna need to make a computer chip, and 3 lead. Ah! Just drove right into the ground.
Seek fluid intake. Vital signs stabilizing.
You know, something I would like to be able to make is a nutrient block machine, like the water filtration plant makes water. I mean, I should be able to make a nutrient block machine and fill it with, I don't know, you probably have to fill it with kelp and fish to get the appropriate mix of protein and vegetable material to make the nutrient blocks. Because it always seems like you be plugging along, and I just noticed that my food meter is down below half, right at the same time when the game told me that I needed to drink water. See, it did it again. The game, we got ahead of where the game was rendering and we drove right underneath the terrain.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Actually, this is something else that I can start doing again. I stopped picking up radio messages a while ago for a reason.
This is Life Pod 7. Coordinates attached. Pod is structurally sound, but the fabricator's bust. Requesting assistance. 7 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
And I've been to LifePod 7. That's the one where the toy car and the Markiplier statue are. Okay, I'm gonna get the ampule out of here. I'm gonna drop that egg. More egg fragments laying on my floor. You can actually stuff these. You can actually stuff these animals directly into the into the bioreactor, which I don't need to do because it's still full with Oculus fish. But you can do that if you feel like it. So I need one more plasteel. I'm gonna need to get the lubricant. This is another reason why I planted all these things. I think I may have the... I do. So that means I have everything I need to make a computer chip. Oh, I need 2 silver because I need a wiring kit to make the advanced wiring kit. Okay, almost there. Where is my lead? I need 3 lead, I think it said. Yeah, 3 lead. And I'm going to need to find 3 more titanium in order to make 1 more plasteel. And then I can throw out a Cyclops. Did I move? I did move my... There it is. When I get my base built over here, because I start with the mobile vehicle bay over there by LifePod 5. But when I get my base built over here on this side of the map, I move it so that it's over deep water. I suppose I could take the prawn and just go mine some titanium, but... Did I ever... I don't think I ever threw one of these things in there. Yeah, I didn't. There, that should give me... That's going to give me a couple. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Yep. That's I know that that's a bone shark egg. I wish it would identify them. I thought it would identify them after you hatch out whatever's in them. But I thought I remembered seeing like the sand shark. There we go. There's another piece of Cyclops that I can scan for titanium. That is going to give us... That's going to give us the rest of what we need. We'll make the plasteel. And then we'll go up and we'll build Cyclops. Okay, Cyclops ahoy!
Be advised, the Cyclops is designed to be operated by a 3-person crew. Only experienced helmspeople should attempt to pilot this vehicle solo.
Welcome aboard.
systems online.
I love the Cyclops' voice. This is something that they broke. I mean, in early access, it said this, you know, decoy launcher and how many decoys you had on board, and the same thing with the panel. It showed you every upgrade you had installed and what it did to your hit points and energy. And then when it released, all this stuff went away, and the displays were blank, and that was just irritating. It was dumb, and they finally fixed it in this update. This is the upgrade fabricator on board the Cyclops, and the shield generator is what we're going to need to make. We had to build this whole submarine in order to make that one shield generator. I swear to God, I'm going to start putting them in time capsules and just throwing them out there. Okay, let's make this thing. Let's make this thing match the rest of our vehicles. So our depth limit right now is 500 meters. We have 100% power. First thing we have to do is turn our engine on. Wait for that to fire up. Generally, you want to keep it at slow speed. And then the easiest way to maneuver this thing is to use the external cameras. You see in the bottom right, the yellow arrow is the direction of your camera, and the blue thing is the direction of your actual ship. And we're gonna just dive down and park this thing in front of our base. Just hit something, I think.
Engine powering down.
Okay, that's close enough. Look at it! Just look at it! It's beautiful. It's actually remarkably easy to drive, too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This is Sunbeam. You know Aurora. We're from a little transgov on the far side of Andromeda, and we have a saying there. There's no bad without the good, no good without the bad. Sounds like you tasted a bunch of the former. That only means you're overdue a whole lot of the latter. Might just be we're it. We're scanning for somewhere to park. We'll be in touch when we find it. Sunbeam out.
God, I have so many batteries. I should make some ion batteries. Well, I'm going to need to make some ion power cells later, but that's another thing for the rocket. The rocket needs ion power cells. In fact, I have a Cyclops module already. You get this one for free over there in the Aurora. I lagged right there, and that crash fish blew up in my face. I'm tired of having these things attack me every time I go by. You can kill the plants and they won't come back. See if I can find another. Oh, something I didn't scan. Blue palm. See if I can find one more metal salvage.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Oops, it would help if I actually make the modules first. Did I not? Oh, I didn't do it. Damn it. You can actually build modules and stuff inside the Cyclops as well, which is really handy. Oh crap, what did I do? Yeah, there's the titanium. Did I not get the lithium? I thought I did. Must have used it for something else.
aboard, Captain.
High priority automated message from Aurora Live Pod 13 coordinates attached. Live Pod is carrying high priority passenger.
Yoki Kassar. I said Kassar. Why do I have to record this anyway?
Send immediate burial detail.
Signal location uploaded to PDA.
Okay, that one is a life pod I know I haven't been to yet. We can go pick that one up. It's over in the mushroom forest over there. It's not hard to get to. All it is a PDA. I think that's the only life pod I haven't been to already in the course of the game. I'll explain in a few minutes. I'll explain in a little bit, because I stopped taking the radio messages for a reason, and hopefully, I keep hoping that they have fixed this, but they haven't yet. So we'll see if they've fixed what I'm thinking of yet. Notice it says high priority passengers remains. That amuses me. I mean, he's complaining about having to record a message, and the game is telling you for free that he's already dead. Okay, Cyclops depth module. Yeah, I'm gonna need to make 2 plasteel ingots, 3 nickel and 3 kyanite. Cyclops can now dive to 1,700 meters. And we've just added a whole bunch of stuff here. It shows you our upgrades that are installed. The engine efficiency module, the fire suppression system, and the decoy upgrade launcher, which now gives us 5. Okay, good. And actually, this is the fire suppression thing here. If you push this button, it'll close all the doors so the fire doesn't spread, but you still have to then pick up your fire extinguisher and go put the fire out yourself. The problem is, I don't think I should have built the decoy upgrade thing, because I'm going to build a... There are like 3 other Cyclops modules that I want to have. I want a shield generator, I want a thermal module, and a sonar upgrade. So I'm going to need... Let's make the computer chips.
Partially translated broadcast.
9 new biological subjects designated. Mode: hunting, analyzing, sharing subject locations with other agents.
Cyclops shield generator. And the sonar upgrade needs 3 magnetite. I want to tell you, this is why you hoard stuff through the entire game. Because it really makes things easier when you need... I mean, I still have to go out and find titanium because you use so much titanium. But everything else I have right here. I don't have to go hunting for it. Yeah, I want to make the thermal. I want to make the thermal module for this thing too.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And this is something that you can't do when you put the prawn in the moon pool. You can't access its storage or its upgrade bay, but inside the Cyclops you can. And I don't really understand why they haven't fixed that either. I actually think that now that I think about it, there's a mod that does that. But it just seems like something that you should be able to do, because you can do it with the Seamoth. So this is where it's like, man, I wish I had more upgrade module slots because I want to have the thermal reactor module more than I want the decoy upgrade. Because personally, I don't find the decoy is all that useful. I mean, I tried it once, and when I had the thing was being attacked by a Reaper, and I activated the decoy, but the Reaper still chased after me. And that's before I understood too that if you use the maximum speed setting in this thing, it'll overheat and burn and explode, and it's terrible. So it's just not worth it. And it seems to me that there used to be a module that would... It seems to me that there used to be a module that you had to make to put into the Cyclops so that it would repair. But maybe not. Maybe I'm just fantasizing that used to be the case. But anyway, the thing I like about this is it means I can put both of my vehicles away. Seamoth needs repair too. I didn't realize it was so beat up. Alright, so we got the Cyclops built. The Cyclops is fully upgraded. For no real reason, actually. I'm going to need to build another one of these Cyclops shield generators, but that won't be difficult. Oh wow, I used up all the table coral I had. I was gonna call it a night. I'm gonna make that second shield generator module. I didn't need to make one for the Cyclops, but I wanted to show everybody what it looked like when you install the Cyclops upgrade modules, when you see them there on the panel, and how the display changes. I wanted everybody to see that. So that means I need to come out here and find some more table coral. I don't think I'm going to need any more after this. I think I blew past the place I was going. So there's a bunch right here. Whoa, that was a mistake. That stuff just fell right through the terrain. Let's go see what that radio message is. See if it's what I think it is.
This is Lifepod 4. We've landed close to the Aurora. Flotation device is active, but we've got some big old fish in the water with us. I don't know how long we're gonna last. We're close to the crash site, so bring radiation protection. 4 out.
Signal coordinates corrupted. Approximate transmission origin recorded to data bank.
Yeah, we've been to Lifepod 4. That's the one that's floating upside down on that's the one that's floating upside down over there near the Aurora wreck. Need salt again. And you see all that tons and tons and tons of gold that I collected early on that I kept complaining about how I didn't need. You need it at the end of the game, but you're up to your neck in it when you don't need it. I mean, I still have just a crazy amount of gold here. Huh, I can't believe I haven't scanned the jelly ray already by now. There's a million of them in the mushroom forest right below us, and I guess I never bothered to scan one. Now you can take creatures that you raised in containment and just release them right here. Release them where you want. And they'll stay. That jelly ray is going to stay here swimming around.
Welcome aboard, Captain. All systems online.
Okay, so that's 2 Cyclops shield generators that I've made because, well, I made 2 of them because let me rephrase that. I made 2 because I wanted to put 1 into the actual Cyclops for once because I haven't done it in a while. But I actually have to have 1 for the rocket. The rocket needs 1. Which means that you can get to this point like I did, completely have the game ready to get to the end, and you can't finish it because you still have to build the Cyclops to be able to build that stupid part.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. The only thing left, really, is to build the rocket and get off the planet. There is one thing that I'm waiting for. There's a radio event that I'm waiting for that we haven't gotten to yet. But I hesitate to start it at this point. Even if it comes in now, that'll put me past midnight, and I really want to try to stop staying up past midnight every day. So, in any case, thank you for watching and have a good night.